Hey Stampers! So today I'm going to share with you how to create this cute card, and there's a little bit of a twist to it. It's a standard size card, but it's also a gift card holder. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Now first of all, I do want to give credit where it's due here. I got this idea from Lisa Zwolenick. So that's where I got the idea to create the gift card holder and this notched idea from. Okay, so first up, we are starting with a piece of 4 1/4 by 11 inch real red cardstock. It's scored at 5.5 inches and 2 inches, I believe. I didn't double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 inches. And then to create that little notch, this little notch here for the gift card holder, what I did was I used this punch here, and I'm just going to slide it in to reach up to there. So you'll see in a minute here. So it's going to go in like that. So can you see how it's just lined up with, make sure it's in the center here, just lined up with that little end piece there. And that's going to create that little notch. Now if you don't have this punch, you can definitely use a circle punch or an oval punch. You could really use any shape. You just need something so that it makes it easier to pull that out. And it adds a little decorative element as well. Okay, so then we're going to fold along the center score line and then open it up and fold this little bit in as well. And then you can use either tear and tape or fast fuse just right along the edge. You do want a sturdier adhesive so that it stays together. Okay, so that's the base itself. Oh, one other thing that I did forget to do, let's pull in a piece of scrap paper here. And we are using this floral image from the Christmas quilt stamp set in the 2017 holiday catalog, and some real red ink. And we're just gonna stamp a little bit of a background on here, just to create a little bit of a pattern. Close it up. Okay, so it's pretty subtle, but it just adds a little decorative element in there. Okay, so we can close that up and set that aside. And next I am going to use my focal point image, which is a stamp from the Merry Little Labels stamp set. We are going to use this special delivery from the North Pole. And here it is here, and we're going to use markers to color it. So we've got 4 different colors. We've got garden green, lemon lime twist, basic black, and real red. And we're going to bring in a piece of cardstock. Let's move the scrap out of the way here. And I always, when I use multiple colors, I always like to start with the lightest color. So I'm using lemon lime twist, and I'm going to color the word delivery. And you can see that I'm using the side of the marker, and this prolongs the tip, so it'll prolong the life of your markers. If you color with the tip, then you find that the tip will start to fray a little bit faster. So by using the side of the marker, you'll make your markers last a little longer. Okay, so then we'll use the red. We're going to color in the word special. And this takes a little bit of time. I probably should have pre-done this, but that's okay. Okay, and then we'll do the garden green. And I just did this little bit. Oh, my garden green is quite frayed. Garden green down here. And oh, and I did this in garden green as well. And then the black for the from the North Pole. Now we're going to stamp it on this piece of Whisper White cardstock and then cut it out using the stitch shape framelits. So first of all, I'm going to huff on it. That just re-moistens the ink, especially because we did do that lemon lime twist a little while ago. Look at that. love that look of the multicolored. Okay, and then I'm going to pull in my Big Shot. Let me just spread out here a bit or move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so I've got my Big Shot here, and I am going to use my magnetic platform. Actually, let's start on this side. With a cutting mat, my cardstock on there, and this is the third largest shape, oval from the stitched shape framelits. In the stitched shape framelits, you get 4 sizes of squares, 4 sizes of ovals, and 4 sizes of circles. It's a fabulous deal at $40. Okay, run that through. And then pop out. There, look at that. Super cute. So we'll set that aside. We're going to do one more thing while the Big Shot is here. Okay, so I've got a piece of lemon lime twist cardstock that I am going to emboss. Let's move the magnetic platform out of the way. So now I'm pulling in my regular platform, and I've got still one plate. This is the Quilt Top Textured Impressions folder from the 2017 holiday catalog. I'm going to stick my cardstock in there. Now this is a 6x6 folder, so when you use 6x6 folders, one thing you do want to be careful of is they are pretty much the same width as your platform. So you want to make sure that they're really on that platform and not off slightly, otherwise you end up with creases in your folder because they'll get forced through. So, and you don't want that to happen. Alright, so I'll feed that through. And then look at this texture. So this is great because it looks good on this side, but it also looks good on this side. Alright, so let's move this guy out of the way. Okay. And then I've got a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So there's just a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around. And I'm going to stick that on first. Leaving a nice even border all the way around. And then I'm going to stick this piece on. And I want to give you the measurements of this piece. I'll just grab a ruler here because I can't remember. Okay. So this measures 2 inches by 4 inches. And let's just confirm this score line. Yes, so that score line, that second score line was at 2 inches. I just don't want to lead you guys astray. Okay, so we're going to use the raised portion on the top. So we'll add cardstock or adhesive here, and again leaving a border, an even border on the 3 sides. Okay, and then I've gone ahead and I've pre-cut a scallop oval. This is from the layering circles or layering ovals framelit set, and I'm going to this piece on top of here. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of adhesive here. And we're going to fold this in half and stick this on here. Like that. I'm going to tuck a little glue dot in there just to make sure that that holds in place. Okay, and then I've got a little, it's probably about a 6-inch piece of, or maybe 8 inches piece of white baker's twine and a piece of our black mini sequins. I love these little mini sequins, so cute. So I'm just going to set that in there and then tie a bow. Tie a bow, when I'm adjusting it, I always like to hold on to the center just so it doesn't loosen too much. Alright, okay, so let's stick this piece down here. So one thing I did not add that very straight. That's okay. I'll go back and fix that up afterwards. Okay, so one thing that you do want to note is you just want to put adhesive on this half, because we obviously don't want to stick that down to the card. We want to be able to open it. So I'm just going to flip that down and then add adhesive here and then along here. And stick my hand or my finger and pop that on there. And then this guy will be tacked on here with a little mini glue dot, but I need to fix that piece first. So we'll show you the good one. So this is what it looks like, and it's the perfect little card that you can present if you're just giving a little gift card. All right, so thanks for watching. If you're looking for more inspiration, feel free to visit my blog at stamptreasures.com.